What's up, guys? It's Crypto Dave here at Top Tier Signals. Welcome back to our Entry Sniper informational series, where we are going to be showing you guys how to use our custom indicator to maximize your profits and learn how to become a better trader. In this video, we're going to cover the concept of support and resistance, and we're going to show you guys how the long and the short zones line up with support and resistance levels on our chart, and how this can automatically apply to any asset on any given time frame. So it's going to save you time, and it's going to make that process much easier for you guys, especially those who might be new to trading. And guys, if you want to get access to this indicator, you can do so today by following the link down in the description, and you can join our Discord right now and learn even more about the indicator. I would definitely recommend that for you guys. But without any further ado, let's jump right on into it. So in order to use the long and the short zones to your benefit, you first need to understand the concept of support and resistance. To put it very simply, support and resistance are fundamental concepts in technical analysis, which are used to identify areas on a price chart where we can expect a certain type of price movement. Meaning, if we are coming down to a support level, we are expecting that buyers are going to take control of the market from sellers and ultimately drive price upward, just as if we are approaching a resistance level. We expect that this level is a place where sellers are going to take control of the market and drive price downward. And usually we are going to use historical pieces of data, previous price action that we've had in the past, in order to identify these key levels where the liquidity can be found, where ultimately buyers or sellers might have control of the market. And these are key levels that you are always going to need to know in every trade. And every piece of analysis that you do, support and resistance is absolutely crucial. So being able to identify these levels not only accurately but quickly is going to really level up your game. Let me show you how to do this on your own, and then let me show you how Entry Sniper can do it for you. All right, so let's workshop this Bitcoin chart on the 4-hour time frame. Just taking a look at this, I'm going to want to identify a few key levels in order to try to plan out my trades or figure out where the direction of Bitcoin might be in the near-term future. So the first thing that I notice here, and we'll draw a little rectangular box, is this order block that we have here around the low $50,000 territory. This is a very clear level of support on this time frame, so we're going to want to place a box here. That's the first level we can identify. Moving in just a little bit lower, I really like this range right here. We have a nice little point of resistance here around $61,900. We also have a little support range, this range low here, around $56,000, $57,000. So we can identify these two levels as well. Now zooming back out, I'm going to want to take note of our all-time high range. This is currently our macro ceiling for the market. We're going to note this in red because this is a level of resistance. Finally, I want to look at recent price action. We have our latest swing high here, which we are also going to note with a red box. So this is super helpful for us. We've already noted a major level of macro support, a major level of macro resistance, as well as a couple key levels for current price action. If we're considering some of the recent moves that we've had, these are all the levels that I would personally want to identify, and perhaps I would want to identify this level right here as well, a clear level of resistance and support. So once again, when we see price come down to a level of support, the buyers are taking control of the market from the sellers, and they're driving that price upward. Just as when price comes up and tests a level of resistance, we tend to see the sellers take control of the market for buyers and drive the price back down. So now we have our key levels on the chart. Let's go ahead and move these levels off of the chart. Let's put on our Entry Sniper indicator, and let's see what we have. Here we can see all of the same levels are being paid attention to. And we can even draw them back just to be fair. I highlighted this entire order block. Entry Sniper has identified essentially half of that order block, the lower bound where the support was truly found. Entry Sniper also made note of this range low here that we were taking a look at. It also made note of this range high that we've been watching. And if you notice these little gray lines across the chart, these are previous long and short zones that have since had a break of structure. Right here, for example, we have a previous level of resistance. This was a previous short zone. And when price came through this level of resistance and broke beyond that level of resistance, which happens from time to time, we noted that with this gray line as a break of structure. But we can see all our current levels are in line with where we would be placing our support and resistance levels on the chart. Now, the benefit to this is that Entry Sniper is going to do this for you automatically. So if you're going from asset to asset, time frame to time frame, to do what I just did, number one, if you're not quite as experienced as someone like myself or another trader, then it might take you a longer period of time to actually identify these levels. Not to mention, it was one asset, one time frame. So if you're looking through a giant list of assets and you're going from time frame to time frame to identify these levels, it's going to take a long period of time. And if you're an inexperienced trader, you might not be identifying the right levels. So thanks to Entry Sniper, I can identify everything that I just identified on the chart with one click of a button. I don't have to waste any more time. I can take a look at my chart, I can do my analysis based on these key levels, and then I can move forward to a different time frame or a different asset. It's very simple. Let's take another look. All right, guys, so now we're going to use a shorter time frame example. Instead of the 4-hour chart, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin on the 5-minute chart, so we can demonstrate that this works not only on the high time frames, but on the low time frames as well. So we're going to start with a naked chart, and we're going to identify some levels ourselves. So right off the bat, the first thing that I see here is this little range of price back here. We saw some resistance and support. This is also where we saw support come in most recently. I'm also going to take note of this range low here. This previous range low, we have a nice little flip of support into resistance right here. So we're going to take note of this level as well. We have a previous range low right around here. And of course we have our current highs of the time frame right here. Now again, I have a trained eye to be able to identify different significant levels. It might take a lot longer for somebody who is inexperienced to do this, but these are the levels that right off rip, just taking a look at the chart, I find significance in. And let's turn on our Entry Sniper indicator and let's just see how well this lines up. Taking a look at the levels that Entry Sniper gave us, we can see that it's not quite exactly what I did, but it's very close. It's identifying all of those same key ranges. So we have this macro floor here that we've identified. We also have this level of previous resistance now acting as support. We have this little double top formation that was also a level of support before it became a level of resistance, as well as this range low, this previous range low. The short zone is just higher than the short zone that I marked. And then it's also identified a couple of zones that we did not identify. We identified a short zone here, we identified a long zone here, and then once again our macro ceiling is in line with where we would have drawn the range. So again, this is just a great example of how Entry Sniper is going to be able to identify all of these same key levels without the hassle, without the user discretion and the time that it takes and the patience and the practice. As you learn these concepts of support and resistance, as well as general market structure and other trading strategies, Entry Sniper is there to guide you along the way and help you get better at these skills and maximize your profits on your journey to becoming a much better trader than you are now. And guys, if you want to give Entry Sniper a try, you can do so today by simply following the link down in the description. You can join the Discord, ask questions, learn more about what we have to offer here at Top Tier Signals. And until the next video, I'll catch you guys in the Discord. Peace.